Krav Maga is a new one to me. I want to see, you know, I gotta check this out. Here's hoping nothing breaks. Alright. Martial arts that focus on counters and grabs. Due to the complex nature of their mechanics, Krav Maga must heavily rely on hard reads in order to win. Yo, let's go. There's a lot to explain. Let's get started. Basic movement. Unlike other martial artists, Krav Maga is unable to walk. I had noticed. Alright, different game plan than most. All of their punch actions counter incoming punch attacks. And likewise, all kick actions counter incoming kicks. Save the counter discussion for later. Look, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Any momentum prior to executing the action is Ooh. Interesting. Alright, let's perform the basic attacks. Alright, dash into attack. So just right, if you're just standing still, doesn't do anything. If you dash into an attack, it'll come out. Alright. Krav Maga's hip throw. Back punch. Alright. In general, since you typically require momentum to land hits, you have to take advantage of the gaps in the opponent's offense. That'll let you play Krav Maga at a beginner level. Against intermediate players, you will struggle to win matches. Dude, I really appreciate how, like, you do not talk down to your players within your trials and your tutorials. I understand that, like, a lot of developers want to try different approaches to teaching people how to play fighting games, but, like, sometimes I'm like, did you know if you crouch to pop the balloon that you're in a crouching state is, like, so condescending. Pop the bubble and see the confetti, right? I'm like, I'm not even mad at, like, the interactive tutorialization stuff. Some of that can be really cool and some of it can be really interesting, but, like, yeah, man, I'm like, I know what I'm doing here. Like, at least a little bit. The voice, like, there is very clearly a voice in here. It is not generic tutorial, man. That is, right, it is not the game system that is telling me its features. It is, like, very clearly this is someone speaking to you.
You're awesome.
Which I also appreciate. Alright. The attacks and the grabs both double as counters. Completely invulnerable to same attack types. Yeah, you won't flinch from incoming attacks. You can sometimes take damage, much like the armored state. It's obvious to use each counter when expecting attack. The hit counter and grab counters have different timings and uses. Hit counters are more reactionary. An unsuccessful counter will stun the opponent for a free follow-up. Grab counters are preemptive. Successful counters on grabs will perform an unbreakable grab. Alright, cool. There's the counter. Important to know when and where to execute these counters, especially considering that momentum is almost mandatory. Don't get caught within a counter. You will need experience and matchup knowledge to succeed. Ooh, dash cancels. Let's go. Dash cancel after most actions. A direction at the tail end of an action. Perform forward dash cancel. Okay, so it really is. That is the very, very tail end. Okay. I guess I'm so used to dash cancels happening on hit that it's funny. You gotta kind of, like, delay a little bit. Alright. You'd offensively dash forward, but this goes without saying. Guys, once again, not talking down to somebody. Offensively dash forward for the pressure, dash backwards when playing more defensively. Usually when low on stamina or when mixing up your opponent. You can build up a resource when engaging with your opponent. It's called charge. You can gain charge via various interactions. Landing a hit counter, +1. Cool. Successfully throwing, +2. Cool. Breaking free, +1. Nice. Teching works. Alright. 3 charges max, and the only way to lose your charge is by using it or getting knocked down. Charges do carry over through resets, meaning if you knock down the opponent, you won't lose any charge. Punch and kick together to execute a charge attack. Charge attack performed, dictated by the value. Okay, cool. So it's 2 hits. First hit is fast, second hit can be blocked. So not a true combo. So they can hit you out of it. But you can cancel it after the first strike. Oh, not only into a dash, but any... Whoops, so that was 3. So 2... is the kick. Okay. So 1 charge acts as your punch, basically. 2 charge acts as your kick. 3 charges a grab. Startup is rather slow. Very useful for getting knockdowns, though. Ooh, nice. Okay, so pushback can leave you safe on it. It's a grab. It can... Okay, so it's a blockable grab. All right. If the opponent's stamina is low enough, you can force a guard crush, rendering the attack unblockable. Damn, that's a lot of moving parts. All right. Symbol that appears during each hit of the takedown. You are in control of the input required to break the grab. Oh, hot damn. That is good. The takedown deal more damage the further you get, but it almost always guarantees a knockout. Assuming you make it to the end of the sequence. Yeah, don't overly rely on total takedown. Very high chance they will break free. Unless you can mess with their heads enough. Yo, this is such a cool character, man. Oh, shit. Charge 3, 2, 1. Okay. The chain mostly applies when the opponent blocks one of them. Very good for applying pressure and stopping aggressive opponents. Damn! Okay, the lesser charge. Second method. I think I just came across this. Yeah. Charge attack while holding backwards. This technique allows you to only perform at charge 2 or higher. Right? So if you have 2 and you do back charge attack, you get the punch. If you're at 3, you get the kick. Attempting at charge 1, get no action. Yo, super dope. Consider for more guaranteed knockdown situations. Yeah, as mentioned in previous sections, total takedown is an unreliable knockdown technique, so take advantage of the sidekick. God damn. Alright, if you perform Krav Maga's grab counter at the right time, you will achieve perfect counter. You'll counter the attack, but your grab becomes unbreakable. Damn. Alright. While the grab is unbreakable, opponents can still tech the fall. Ooh, really? And there's a different timing to it? Much smaller if you lack a charge. The rimp is identical to a normal charge attack, but it must be executed during the screen flash. Don't gain a charge until after the screen flash, so you need to have a charge. Okay, so you can cancel your perfect counter into your charge attack only if you have it available. Damn. Oh, shoot. Okay. Perfect counter into charge attack will be an actual true combo at this point. Yo. The rewards for precision in this game are, oh my god. Yeah, perfect counters are extremely useful and mostly unpredictable. Take advantage of them when you can. Jeez. And we're not done. We got the combat roll. One final movement option. Combat roll. Useful for closing gaps or to avoid high attacks and grabs. Holding forward for half a second. Ah. That's not the main purpose of it. The combat roll doubles as an attack. It only hits grounded opponents who are blocking. And airborne opponents who are currently in hits. Okay, so only blocking opponents and airborne opponents. So it's a combo tool, like an airborne combo tool and a grounded blocking pressure tool. This is the only case in which the combat roll is dash cancelable. Oh wait, hitting a blocked opponent will land them in a stun state? Huh. Going for a grab is not recommended. There's generally enough time for the opponent to recognize a grab. So instead, weak attack to build up charge and deal damage, or a sidekick if you have enough. Incredibly punishable if the opponent expects it. Try to use it sparingly and use it wisely. Yeah, not a very combo-focused martial art, very clearly. Combo should not be your focus at a base level. With that said, you do have some, so let's check them out. Simple strikes after landing a weak counter. Is it... Oh, right. It's okay, there you go. While basic, you're building 2 charges from this interaction. This could easily lead to a total takedown or a sidekick. Very versatile combo. On to the next one. Utilizing the combat roll, specifically against an airborne opponent. Alright, I want to see how this works. Hold forward preemptively. Releasing it early in the roll will result in the roll not occurring. Oh, fun. Alright. Yeah, no combat roll there. One roll with a follow-up weak kick post-juggle. Okay. Got it. I just did... So it's funny, it was like, I guess I don't know if it was my possibly dyslexia missing something in in the description. But yeah, I guess I didn't realize that I had to do the kick there at the end. Yeah, you have to commit to holding the forward, so going for it can be risky since you won't be able to defend yourself if you don't get the hit. Yeah, right, I think so. Even just having the last dot in that combo trial description being the K would have been like, oh, okay, I need to hit the kick. But like the way I read it, I was like, I have to do 2 combat rolls, and I just wasn't sure how to do that. So that might be a little helpful. Yeah, alternatively having something right beforehand. Oh, that's super sick. All right. Yeah, what else did you say? Bot versus, and there's a glossary? Okay, this is amazing. CPU versus... Ooh, what mini games do we get, though? I do want some mini games.